What's up guys, Wilson here with our latest project, which is this brand new IMOLA Red 296 Ferrari GTB. For this owner, what we'll be doing is a full body custom ClearGuard Alpha G2 PPF installation using the latest in PPF technology, giving it the best hydrophobicity, super hydrophobic, self-healing properties, the ultimate gloss, and unmatched optical clarity. Everything will be custom installed so that it will be as seamless as possible. After that's done, we're going to coat the entire car with Nano-X Cerabite, including wheels and calipers. So let's get this in. We're going to get the whole process started, and at the very end, we'll take some close-up looks to show you what makes or breaks a good PPF installation. So check this out. Alright guys, this 296 GTB is completed. So for the rest of this video, I'm going to take you on a walk around to show you certain parts of this car that makes it a little bit more difficult. Many times when this is done as a pre-cut template, there are certain areas because of the difficulty where installers have to join a lot of pieces like a big jumbo puzzle. And so I want to give you that comparison and show you the close-up work and the final results. So let's start off with the front bumper. This front bumper is tricky because you have these kind of curvatures that bends in, and then you have these little slats right over here that makes it difficult to do. We did this as a one-piece custom installation, protecting it from side to side, top to bottom. If this is done as a pre-cut installation, the seams will be sitting a few millimeters away from these types of edges. As you can see, we wrap the film in there so that you don't see where those lines are. Over here is typically where you would have a joining seam, and also probably one in here as well. As you can see, you don't get any of that seam, which prevents dirt from building up and also maximizes protection so that this entire front bumper looks like there's no film on there at all. Same thing with this badge right over here on the front bumper. If you take a closer look, we wrap the film into these crevice areas so that it is not sitting a few millimeters away from the edge. Again, with any type of paint protection film, the ultimate goal is to do it so that you don't see the film at all, or at the very least minimize that seam that is normally present with any kind of pre-cut template. Now let's make our way to the side right here where the fenders are. Normally, sometimes you would get the fenders having a painted badge. This one has these physical badge right over here. And if you look closely again, we wrap the film into these areas so that it is not sitting on the outside. Now, onto the doors. The doors are tricky as well because typically when this is done with a pre-cut template, you would get a joining seam right about here. And as you can see, this area by the mirrors, there's quite a bit of real estate right over here. So with that seam, whenever you get in and out of the car, you stare down there and you can see dirt building up, and it just doesn't look very good. And depending on whether or not you're one of those owners that cares about aesthetics like that, that can certainly bother you over time. Now, on the back side of the door over here where the door handles are, we wrapped the film into these areas. We also did the door handles itself. As you can see, in order to open the doors, we have to press this in, right? So over time, that kind of constant abrasion onto these areas can cause the paint to scratch up. So having those done is really important. Now let's make our way to the back side of the car, and from where you're at on the rear quarter panels, you could see that gloss that ClearGuard Alpha G2 provides. Again, I mentioned that this is the best and latest technology for paint protection film, and the gloss is really unmatched, just like the previous version of ClearGuard Alpha. Unlike some of the other films that can add orange peel texture, this allows the underlying paint to show through as it is, and just really gives that freshly detailed look. This rear quarter panel, by the way, is done as a one-piece installation. Again, just like every other panel on this car, to maximize protection and also to minimize any type of seams that there may be. Now, onto the last panel I want to show you, this rear bumper. This is one of the trickier panels because of this area right over here. There's quite a bit of compound curvature with the way that this bends in, but we did this again like the rest of this car, one-piece installation. No joining seams here and no joining seams down over here like it would be if this was a pre-cut template. Around the horse emblem on the rear over here, you could see that there are no seams surrounding this. We removed the horse emblem, filmed the entire rear bumper, and then we replaced it back on so that you don't get the seam sitting on the outside. Over time, those seams, especially in that area, can become quite an eyesore. After all of the PPF was done, we coated the entire car with Nanolex Ceramide to give it added gloss and protection from the environment. As I mentioned, this is already the most hydrophobic PPF in the industry, and when you top it off of any kind of ceramic coating, it really just adds to that overall effect and makes it that much easier to maintain the car over time. So guys, I want to thank you for watching another one of our videos, and hopefully this gives you a sense of how we do these cars, and we have plenty of projects coming up, so don't forget to give this video a like, and I'll see you soon.